نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. So, last time we finished Surah Asr, we finished the translation and explanation. And I asked all of you, we created this small board and I asked all of you to tell me what you learned, and inshallah, I'm excited to find out what reflections I got. So let's see, let's start the board. Okay, mashallah, we have quite a lot here. So let's see, who would like to go first? And okay. So I think a lot of stuff I see here is the thought about time. That's kind of what we have been repeating for past, like, 3-4 days. So yeah, so I would just like somebody to give me a quick summary of the surah. Who wants to volunteer? Riz wants to volunteer. I knew it. Yes, Riz.
Okay, so basically this surah has 3 ayah, and basically the surah is talking about time, how mankind is losing all of time, and in that time, how we should have our belief and doing good deeds. We should encourage others to speak the truth, and we should encourage others to be patient.
That's right. Good. So that is a very, very nice high-level summary of the surah, that we don't have a lot of time. Allah gave us very limited time in this world, and this world is just like an examination hall where we are already told that, okay, this many credits we need to pass, and we already know the credits that we have, which just like, Riz described, we have basically 4 conditions which we can consider as our credits. If even one of them is missing, will that work, Ahmed?
Nope.
Okay, so all of 4 of them?
It will work if there's all 4.
Only work if we have all 4 credits. We need all 4 of them.
Or else no.
No, okay. Okay, so let's ask now. My other question would be, would probably Ahmed can start, I think. Ahmed can tell me. So after learning this surah for we have been talking about this for past 3 or 4 days. What would you think you can start doing from now on?
Maybe you can start seeing, maybe what you can do is start fully understanding, like you know how we were looking at the words, seeing why Allah chooses these specific words?
Yeah.
Yeah, then so you can start doing that, but you can try doing it with every word. You know why? Because each and every word makes a small difference.
Absolutely.
Like when you said, you can say, like, so sometimes when you're in school, you can say ask the teacher, can I go to the washroom? But you can also say, may I go to the washroom? Or may I please go to the washroom?
Right.
And it changes the whole thing.
Okay. Tell me about the good deeds. Maybe we can go to Miral now. Miral, so tell me about the good deeds. What do you think you can start doing from now on since you learned the surah?
Start being more patient.
Okay.
I'm not very patient.
Okay, very nice. Excellent. And remember that we talked that the good deeds and being patient, it depends on our intention. So if our intention is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, just being, you know, being quiet sometimes can also be a reward. So you being patient, thinking that I have to be patient with things because Allah wants me to be patient. Allah will reward me for that. That's gonna be earning good deeds. Very nice. Okay, what else? Let's go to Inaya. So, okay, so what do you think you can start doing from now on after learning these 4 conditions?
You can become more religious, like doing more dhikr and reading more Quran and praying an extra namaz, and just whenever you have free time doing Islamic things.
Okay. Do you think you can plan something like that, you know, adding something to what you are already doing? Or even it is not even necessary that you add something, you know, do more. Maybe just do it with more religious intention. Just do it with more focus.
Mm.
Since now you know how much intention matters, how much it matters. You're doing the same thing now. Maybe you're praying the same amount, same time that you were doing it yesterday. But now you remember to renew your intention. You remember to think, I'm doing it for Allah. I'm doing it to please Allah. I'm not doing it to please anyone else. I'm not doing it to show off. I'm doing it for Allah. So it doesn't even have to be, you know, that can also be a new thing that you're doing. It's the same thing that you're doing, but now you have a different perspective. You are thinking differently. Even that is something that, you know, you can start doing from now on. You were getting up in the morning, doing breakfast even yesterday, but today, now you know that I need to thank Allah for that, because that is going to add up to my reward. And I don't have that much time. I have to do that every day. Small things, very, very small things, not a lot. Just little things add up. And Allah says that even if it is a little bit of good deed, He sees that. Okay, awesome. Yes, so Saifullah, what do you think? Let me change the question a little bit. What do you think you can stop doing? What we shouldn't do?
You should stop wasting time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Examples. Anything that you can think of that you can do less of from now on? Because, you know, doing Quran, you know, coming to the class, listening to the translation and discussion, and then going back to whatever we are doing is not really going to help a lot, right? Unless it changes the behavior. Do you think that we all, and that includes me as well, we all can do something? Can you give us a specific example that, okay, let's do this?
Maybe like maybe like getting off the screen, like TV and stuff.
Awesome. Yes. So I think that's a very good reminder for myself as well, because, you know, maybe the time that we spend on our social media, for example, or screen, just like you said, and each one of us can judge their own self. Nobody's going to judge each other. I'm not going to judge any one of you. You don't know what my schedule is like. You know, how much time do I waste on watching useless stuff on YouTube, on, I don't know, other avenues. So yeah, each one of us can judge ourselves thinking the same thing. Okay, time is short. How much can I save? And I'm not saying that entertainment is bad. That's not the point. Entertainment is okay. But if the entire day is spent just entertaining ourselves, then yeah, then we have a problem. So everything is good within limits. And each one of us is, mashallah, we are educated, we are, you know, we are intelligent, we are smart. We know what's best for us. we can judge ourselves. We can know, is there anything that I can stop doing which is totally useless and it wastes my time? Be it playing video games for too many hours. It could be listening to music again and again, over and over again and again. It could be anything. And again, I'm just giving examples just to give ideas. Maybe that's what I can cut off on. And not just cut off on, replace it with something good that I can earn reward. Okay, that's awesome. Coming back to our point number 3 and 4, let's go to, did Saifullah get the turn?
Yeah, I just said the.
You just did, yes, sorry. Yeah, okay, let's go to Shees. What do you think you can do when it comes to others, like friends, family?
I can definitely try to encourage them, like go to the masjid once a while, because I go there regularly. In the school year, I always went there on Fridays, Saturdays, like on Sunday, and I could try to engage them in some of the activities over there.
Very nice, awesome, that's great. Yeah, and always remember it when we go to school and the way our schools are, it doesn't, I mean, of course, if we are in Islamic school, that's a different thing, but most of us may not be in Islamic schools. We can do things that we can show a better Muslim representation. Like, for example, having our akhlaq or our manners a way that suits a Muslim, you know, so that other people are encouraged, you know, just being always on top of things when helping others, always on top of, you know, things when, you know, when teachers ask something. It could be as small as picking up something for somebody, or, you know, just guiding somebody where to go. You know, sometimes new students come and they don't know where to go. So, like, you know, as simple as those, but doing it with conscious that, yes, I need to be there for other people as well. I'm not just going to be there for my own self, but I'm going to be mindful of other people. Other thing could be not becoming a nuisance for other people, you know, stuff like bullying, teasing, making fun. This involves other people. Staying away from those things is also like when we enjoy, or probably stopping others from doing that. You know, if you see somebody making fun of others, let's not join them. Let's stop them. Let's say it. Hey, that's not good. Let's not do it. Maybe sitting with somebody where nobody else is sitting. You know, if somebody is sitting without friends, let's be friends with those people who are not good at making friends. All these things will help with our enjoining or encouraging others in doing good. You know, because everything comes step by step. You can't just go one day and tell them, hey, let's do this. Come on, let's go to the masjid with me. It doesn't work that way. Really have to build up to those things. So that's another thing. Very nice, Shees. Alisha, last point that we had was about being patient. What are the things that you can think of that we need to be patient about? Any specific examples you can think of?
Okay, so one of them could be, like, for example, changing a person. So this whole time we've been talking about like being a better version of yourself. So, and if you want to implement that in others, you need to be patient with them. But you also need to understand that it's always not going to go your way. There may be ups and downs, and that's okay, as long as you meet your end goal.
Absolutely. That's a very good point, Alisha. And one thing probably I would like to add to that, that when we are doing that, Sometimes subconsciously we start thinking that we are somehow better than those people who are we are trying to, we are trying to tell them, or we are trying to encourage them to do stuff. When this thing comes to our mind, we automatically become arrogant. And this teeny tiny bit of pride comes in us. Oh, we are doing this, but they are not. And they're not even listening to us. That's where we need to be mindful of. And that's also where patience really comes in. You're able to be patient when you don't compare and you don't think that you are better in any way, shape, or form. That person who's not praying can still be better than us in a lot of other ways. So we are nobody to judge anyone. We don't know, right? So when we think like that, then it helps us being more patient with people, because now we are giving margin to other people. We don't know what good stuff they're doing and we are not doing. So maybe we can learn from them as well. So a lot of time this happens that we become impatient because we are coming from a position of as if we are better. And that's why, we lose patience, that others are not listening because, I'm telling the right thing. Why is this person not listening to me? So if we don't have this thing, it helps being patient. Okay, that is another thing. So our anonymous person here, can you unmute yourself? I would like you to share as well. This is probably, I think we're about to end our class in 4 minutes. So yeah. Can you unmute?
The person talked in chat.
No, I don't want you to talk in chat. I want you to unmute because we are recording and I want to listen to you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Wait, is that Sumaya?
That is Sumaya, that's right. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so Sumaya.
Yes.
Okay, okay, so I saw, okay. Yeah, so what do you think? I would just go back to the same question. What do you think you can start doing? Or maybe I would say, what do you think you can tell your family, your siblings that, okay, this is what the surah is about, and that's what we should be doing that, just like encouraging others. What can you encourage when it comes to your family? I want you to be like telling me something, a very specific example.
I could encourage them to go to masjid more because sometimes we don't.
That's what you can encourage. Okay, that's right.
Even sometimes if it's around the school year, sometimes we can't go, but I could try to convince them. We go in summertime. But I think we don't have to go in summertime. We can all go around school year if we have time. We could try.
You try. So what's the best way of convincing people? And anyone can answer that. What's the best way of convincing? Or telling, just tell, hey, why don't you listen to me? We should go to the masjid, right? Yes, Miral.
Maybe if you're trying to convince them, you could tell them all the good things that could happen if you do it.
Don't you mean like all the pros, like all the pros?
Yes, it means the same thing.
I'm just saying like all the pros and those, and just like not many of the cons.
Yes, all the pros. Yeah, we tell all the pros. How about starting by just doing it ourselves first? Just showing by actions. And that's also one thing that's part of our religion, is that we don't tell others to do something that we are not first doing it ourselves. So first we need to practice, and we need people to see that we are doing it, and only then we will be able to, tell others. And yeah, we have to be encouraging people in the nicest possible manner. And again, same thing, not getting judgmental. Okay, awesome. I think we are about time. Alhamdulillah, very nice discussion. I hope that we learned a lot from this surah, and inshallah, when it's gonna be next class, we're gonna start the next surah, probably, 3 weeks from now, inshallah. So Jazakallah khair for joining. Jazakallah khair for being patient with me. It was really nice, especially the Surah Asr classes were really, really nice. I enjoyed it. I don't know about you guys, but it was really nice, listening from you people as well. So Jazakallah
That's like the
khairan.
longest surah we did, right? Like
Wait.
the longest time we took on a surah.
Yes, that's the longest explanation that we did. Don't you think it was worth it? I mean, it was supposed to be how deep it was. What do you think? Each and everything, Alladhina amanu, then amanu salihat, each one of them took one day, right? So I think it was probably, yeah, it deserved it. That's what I think. Yes. Sumaya, you want to say something? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I actually finished my 30th parahifz today.
30th what, beta?
Parahifz.
MashaAllah, that's awesome.
Like
Congratulations.
for the first time.
Yeah.
That is
Ooh.
awesome. And now you're going to love it even more since you're doing, translation now and you're understanding. So, mashallah, very, very big congratulations. Lots and lots of prayers for you. May Allah help you do even more. And inshallah, one day you finish the Quran. And remember us, each one of us in your prayers.
Okay.
Okay, inshallah.
Thank you.
Emma, do you want to say something?
No.
Riz? No? Okay. Riz, you want to say something?
Nah, never mind.
Okay.
I just got the answer.
Off?
It was just a question I had, but then I realized I could just search it out.
Okay. All right. Jazakallah khair. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Allah Hafiz.